Hello, welcome to the stream. My name is Pascal Saucer, and tonight we're going to continue playing Car Mechanic Simulator 2021. Give me 1 second. Okay. I'm just trying to make sure. I was having some issues with OBS not wanting to capture game audio, but it looks like it's working. Okay, cool. Let's go ahead and get into the game. It's saucering time. Welcome in, Daniel. Welcome. Last stream, we got ourselves a project car, more or less. It was a barn find. It was one that we could afford, because apparently, although a barn find is generally something left in a barn, these cars are pretty expensive. Also, welcome in Nova Crusader. Welcome. Actually, I'm gonna change the audio's a little low on my end, at least in my headset. Okay, I think that's better. Nope, actually that's too loud. And then, funny enough, at the end of the last stream, where I played Car Mechanic Simulator, Nova Crusader messaged me and he's like, hey, some of the talking points that you said you were going to talk about, you didn't talk about at all. I noticed that as well. After I ended the stream, it's just like, yeah, it's probably not a good thing that I'm like, hey, I'm going to talk about these things on stream, and then I don't. So, I'll try to talk about that as well. Anywho, I'm not sure. Yeah, why shouldn't I buy a Mini Cooper? Exactly. So I'll try to sprinkle that in on top of trying to. Oh, that's right. We can just we can go into the car status and it'll tell us what's going on with it. Well, it says also welcome in George and Nightmare Angel. Hello. Welcome in. So I'm pretty sure these are going to be the ones that we don't have parts for, because they are missing on it. So we can go ahead and select those. As far as these other parts, I'm not sure. I mean, it's basically acting like I need to work on them. Oof. Yeah, some of these things are not very happy. If it has a question mark, it means it doesn't know it's missing, or it doesn't know the condition. Okay. There's a lot of question marks on the brakes and... Actually, let me see. How much stuff do I have in my inventory? Oh, I have a case. Let's go ahead and open that. Yippee. Of course. Of course I get another case. Oh my god, what is this? Oh my god. Oh, got up to level 13. Nice. Okay. Let's open our third case. What is this? Some type of streamer luck or what? Oh no! Come on! Okay, I'll take the money. Now I've got a barn find. I don't think I finished going to the other barn locations on this either. I think we got the car at the last one. Yeah, I still have 3 locations I could go to. Yeah, you know what? Let's just go ahead and go. It's different. It's different than just sitting here wrenching on a car. Of course I get another barn find. Although, I'm not really sure if it's worth it at this point, just because... Well, I guess I could find parts for the project car. I just... Don't know. I'm also already forgetting what the hell they even called it. That also doesn't help. You can visit them later. Yeah. I'll just go to this one for now. Just so it's... Okay. You're clearly a Chrysler 300C. What do they call you? That's not a Hemi. I don't even know if I want to try to say that. Skeo? Seo? LX550. Okay. You sound like you're trying to be, a Lexus. 28K. Why? I don't... The prices in this... I don't understand. Well, let's get our case. Huh. We got ourselves a A86. Oh, that was actually really cheap. That would have been a nice one to have found. Oh well. The other one's more my style anyway. Did I look in this already? Is there a whole nother side I can't? Yeah. Another side I haven't even been to yet. Oh. Nice. Can I just take the engine? 15K. Jeez. For a Chevelle Oldsmobile Cutlass Buick. Not sure what that is. Okay, maybe we will call this for our barn find visit. Just call it. It's a Lexus wannabe, true. Oh no! Why am I yawning already? More parts missing, the cheaper the car is. Yeah, but it also seems like just in general, depending on what type of car it is, depicts how much it is. I mean, remember how much that Diablo was? I mean, it was over 70K. That was like the most expensive one I had seen yet. Most of them seem to be like 20K plus. So, seeing one for 13, it's like, man, that is by far one of the cheapest. Guess what we could do, because I don't know if I want to. Yeah. I wish there was a way, like whenever I take parts off a car, they wouldn't just be in my inventory, like I could put them somewhere. It's like, I want to take parts off of this, but I don't want to just have them on my person all the time while I'm working on other stuff. Wow. You can take the whole engine out? Yeah. But is there a way to do it without having to disassemble the whole thing? I mean, it pretty much just looks like, because it's like I go over the engine block and it's just like, take all this stuff off. I also don't know if I want to go through the trouble of it. Like, do I actually want to completely restore this thing, or do I just want to like fix the missing wheel and tire and the brakes that are missing off the back of this and then get rid of it? There is? How do you do it? Interior and additional parts. Move. Examination. We already examined it, didn't we? Disassemble additional parts. Interior disassemble. Huh. I don't think that did anything. Focus, take off, add to shopping list. Huh. Do you have the engine hoist? That's probably a good reason why I can't do it. I'm pretty sure I don't. No, I don't. Engine tools. I also don't have a lot of money. Maybe we'll just hold off and do some side jobs instead. There is another story mission. Good morning. We need an expert opinion. I don't know what happened. I was planning a family vacation for next week. I started the car yesterday. I was trying to turn on the lights and there was nothing. I thought that maybe the lights were fried, but as it turned out, that wasn't the problem. Soon after, my car wasn't reacting to the key at all. I don't know what happened. Please check what's the problem. It would be good if the car was fit for a longer trip, and if it were more reliable. At least they marketed it as such. I'm almost sure that all these indicator lights were lighting up properly. Because they're supposed to light up, right? Change the oil and other tasks. Okay. Let's take this one. You're, some type of foreign car. I'm not even sure what that would be. Probably something French. Let's move you. Well, are you? Not really dirty. I don't think. I don't know. Maybe we can just wash it for the heck of it. Oh, it was dirty. Okay. The way it made it look dirty, it made it look like there's something wrong with the paint. Okay, now we'll move it inside. Okay, there we go. Alright, let's see what's wrong with this. Oh. Okay, this thing has some problems. I hope I have enough money for this. This thing is quite sad. Oh, this little itty bitty engine. Oh my god, that's a 3-cylinder. Oh no. Yikes. Okay. Little baby engine. Change oil. Change brake fluid, coolant, power steering, and refill washer fluid. Okay. That's not too bad. The plate says family. Because we're family. Is that a Fast and Furious reference? I don't think you're gonna find Dom Toretto driving whatever the hell this thing is with a freaking 3-cylinder. Maybe that over there. Definitely not this thing. Oh my god. How silly. Okay. I guess let's work on blowing this whole engine apart. strange little baby engine. Huh. So it has a fuel rail like it's direct injection. Interesting. Ooh, those spark plugs are not happy. You can tell by the way they look. They're all rusted. Oh, you're lucky you don't have the EV DLC. They're a pain to work on. Well, I got some news for you. Working on EVs are even more of a pain in real life. Mostly because doing anything to it involving the electrical system can kill you. So, yeah. I can attest to that. Because, at one point I was EV certified. I mean, I technically still am, but only for a particular manufacturer, which I don't currently work for. You're making this really hard with all this extra stuff in the way. I just want to take the belt off. Is there even a belt on this? Did I already take the belt off? Oh, it is off. Okay. Oh my god. And then they're using... They got a ribbed belt in here as a timing belt. No. Oh, that hurts to look at. Why did they do it that way? That hurts me. Let's try to move. A little farther over. And give them an inline 4 engine. If only that was a thing. But yeah, EVs are extremely dangerous if you don't take the right safety precautions. So... Oh. Are you gonna... Okay, that really doesn't make any sense. So you would think you would have to take all this stuff off the back of it to take the cylinder head off, but oh, okay. Apparently also this backside of the cylinder head doesn't need head bolts to hold it down. This is really silly. Well, there we go. Oh, but you can't take the thermostat out of it. That's interesting. Huh. Well then. Well, we got the cylinder head off. Surprisingly easy. Guess let's Oh, you gotta be kidding me. It's literally on the bottom of the engine. Why can't I access it from the bottom? Ugh. This game. It hurts me sometimes. But it's fun. It is also interesting too that it's letting me drop the oil pan while the exhaust is still clearly in the way. Actually, I don't need to take the crankshaft out of this. I just need to take the pistons out. Oh well. This game is dumb enough that it won't let me, won't let the crankshaft just fall out of it. Using the RTV to hold stuff together. Yeah. I'm pretty sure cylinder 2 is the one we're after. Judging by the way it looks. Okay. Oh, so we are taking the alternator off. Okay, so I gotta take that off. Also the air filter. Okay. Oh. You're gonna be like that, huh? It'll make me take all these little baby clips off of it. There you go. I hope you're happy, game. Accessible from underneath. Oh my god. There we go. Let's see. Oh, it's showing some fuses too. Okay. Fuses and relays. And then there was also some brakes, it looks like. But I guess now would be a good time to talk about oh, I guess I didn't need to take that off. Oh well. It's a problem whenever you're playing a video game while talking. Kind of lose concentration. Piston 2 look cooked? No, it is. It is fried. Just based on the way that it looks. Okay, so it's brake pads all around. I can see them. They're highlighted. Okay. So if you follow Pipkin Pippa on Twitter, she had talked about how she had been going around to car lots looking at cars that she could potentially buy. She originally sounded like she was looking for a NA Miata, which is a pretty good choice for a beginner car. I mean, they're made by Mazda. They're relatively reliable. Really, the only issue with Miatas is that the NA Miata is getting to be pretty old. So they're not as easy to come by. And then the ones that you do find, they're either kind of worn down. You know, they've had a lot of use just because they're that old. They probably have a bunch of miles on them. Probably need some work on them. or they've been raced on, modified, messed with, not loved. Or they're absolute cream puffs, and people want a lot of money for them. So, that's really the only issue with an NA Miata. It's just finding one that's in good condition, that's a good starting point, that is also not going to completely break the bank. I keep right-clicking. I wish I could fix myself, but I can't. Okay. But the crust is the best part of the piston? Yeah, what you do is whenever you tear down an engine, is you take the cylinder head off of it, you get the pistons up, you just sit there and scrape off all the carbon buildup off the top of the piston, and then you just set it aside and then just, you know, just snack on it during the day. Oh, God. Funny thing is I found 7 the day she was looking for one. No, like, so whenever she first brought up that she was interested in looking at the Miata, it's like I did the same thing. It's like started looking them up on Marketplace. And yeah, they're not hard to find. The problem is they're hard to find for the price point that she was looking at. It's not hard to find Miatas. The problem is trying to remember. Well, she was saying something about a budget of either like 2,000 or 2,500, and it's like whenever you start getting down to those levels, I mean, it's like it's either a roller. Every body panel doesn't match. It doesn't run. It's missing major components, or yeah, it's just not worth it. She said 10K. Okay, yeah, that's a lot more reasonable. 10K, I don't see why she's having a hard time finding one. 10K, you should get a really, really nice running driving in a Miata all day long, no problem. I mean, I was finding, like, low mileage 1, maybe 2 owner cars, and I mean, they were like 8K. And I mean, absolute total cream puffs. Didn't need anything. I mean, you just buy them and drive them. So, yeah, 10K is a lot more reasonable. I mean, 10K is a lot of money for a project car. But at the same time, I mean, you know, 10K, you can pretty much get whatever Miata you want. I mean, well, besides, like, the newer stuff. Newer stuff you're not going to get for 10K. They're going to be a lot more expensive just because they're newer. They're not as old. So. Too bad chat made the price hike. Or spike. The good ones are up to 20K in the US. Where on earth are they selling Miatas for 20K? Well, I mean, I could see, like, I'm not familiar with the body nomenclature. Like, I know the NA Miata is the original one, but I know, like, the last couple generations, they're still pretty expensive. But, I mean, they're also not that old. I mean, that's pretty common. I mean, that's common for any car. They're obviously going to be closer to MSRP because they're still new. You can see where chat started buying them up. Oh, yeah, that too. Believe me. The thought had crossed my mind. Not really recently, but like in the earlier in my life, I had an interest in buying a Miata. Because I mean, I've been turning wrenches for a long time, so I've driven my fair share of them. Mostly as used cars, because I never worked at a Mazda dealership. Normally when I worked on them, test drove them, it was because they were used cars, and being that I'm a automotive technician at a dealership, they have you do what they call used car inspections. So it's like you get the RO, the keys, you go get the car and test drive it, give it a once over, change the oil on it, do an inspection on it, and based on what you find and see, you try to, you know, tell them everything that's wrong with the car, and then leave it up to the used car department to decide on what they're going to do with it. Because they'll either put money into it, fix what's wrong with it, put it out on the lot, or they'll say, nope, too much money, not going to invest into it, and they'll just send it to an auction just to get rid of it. And I mean, there for a while I was contemplating getting one. There was one that I test drove. It was a newer one. I think it's not really even considered a Miata. It's actually, start calling it an MX-5 at that point. But it's like, never really paid attention to them. Then I test drove that one, and it's like, okay, I see the appeal of it. It's a small car. The one that I had, it had a power top on it, so it's like, I mean, you just fold down the top on it, and I mean, it's like you got a convertible two-seater, bam, like that. And you just, you know, wind in your hair, driving it down the road. It's a zippy little car. I mean, they don't weigh nothing. It's like it's like what Popkin said. It's like a go-kart. Best part was seeing a modded Miata for sale in Cali with the big-ass off-road wheels. Oh, yeah. No, because that's, I'm trying to remember what YouTube channel made that really popular. But that is definitely a thing. People will... I don't know if they actually lift them or not. I'm pretty sure there's a lift. They either lift them to put the tires on it, or they just clearance it for the tires to put on it. But yeah, that is definitely a thing. So I remember seeing that years ago, because I've actually seen some of them on Marketplace. They make them like Rally Edition. Put all-terrain or mud tires on them and brush guards and all that fun stuff. Make them all off-roady. But it's like, yeah, at one point I was considering buying one. But then, you know, lost interest, didn't have the money, working on other projects, because I can't remember if I've said cars that I've had or currently have on stream or not. I'm more of I'm definitely a GM guy. I have multiple Chevrolet S10s or GMC S15s. And then I also have a I have a Pontiac Fiero. I have one of those as well. So the off-road one was cheap is what shocked me. Yeah, the main issue that you run into stuff with that is that, yeah, it's a modified Miata, but the problem is that it's modified for a specific niche person, so you're gonna have a lot easier time selling a Miata that's like got coilovers, aftermarket wheels and tires, you know, the more common like race modifications done to a Miata. You're gonna have an easier time selling that versus something that's lifted off-road, because I mean, obviously most people that are looking for something like that, they're looking at Jeeps, Toyotas, stuff like that. They're not looking for a lifted Miata. Despite how cool it is, most of them aren't looking for stuff like that. So But yeah, my ballpark is mostly older GM stuff. And then before I was into the whole like S10, mini truck stuff, I was into full size square body Chevy stuff. So like K5 Blazers, full size pickups, Chevrolet Suburbans, stuff like that. Those I've bought and owned and done stuff with. And then even before that, funny enough, I actually was an avid Honda guy. I had multiple Honda Civics, and I actually still have I have a 1987 Honda Prelude SI manual. Doesn't run, but I still have it. That was actually that was the first car that I learned how to drive in, and also the first car I learned how to drive a manual in. Whoops, as I hit the mouse. Now we're staring off into the back of the shop. Anywho. But yeah, so Miata, definitely a lot better solid car as far as a beginner project to both also learn how to work on and then potentially learn how to drive, possibly learn how to race on a track. Mini Cooper, on the other hand, yes, they do perform well, especially if it's like a Mini Cooper, and then even a what do they call it? The Works edition, where you'll have either the earlier ones are supercharged. I can't remember off the top of my head if the newer ones are. I think the newer ones might be turbo. I'm not 100%. A lot of my experience working on the minis are the older supercharged ones, or they're NA. However, although they do perform well, they have the issue of being front-wheel drive, so you have that working against you, because you normally want, if you're wanting to do racing stuff, you're preferably going to want front engine rear-wheel drive versus front engine front-wheel drive. And then the other issue with a Mini is that the newer modern Mini is actually a BMW at the end of the day. Back, what is that, late 90s, early 2000s? So the original maker of the Mini is a company in the UK called British Leyland. And during that time, they were very, very strapped for cash, and they were trying to do anything and everything they could to keep from going completely belly up. So they actually started selling off brands. They ended up selling off Jaguar Land Rover, and then they also ended up selling off Mini, and Mini got bought by BMW. And I don't really know what brought about them bringing back the Mini Cooper. I don't know if that was because they bought them that they did it. But yeah, when did they start selling that? I'm gonna have to do some research real quick. Since 2000, okay. Okay. Okay, so yeah, there is a supercharged and turbocharged version of it. Gotcha. But BMW, needless to say, if you don't know anything about cars, BMW, Bremen Motor Works, they're a German-based company, and let's just say that time period for BMW, they are not well known for reliability. They're expensive to buy, they were expensive to maintain, and they just broke down a lot. And that generation, that time frame of Mini is no different. They're very notorious for oil leaks, coolant leaks, power steering leaks, and I kind of wish I had one in game to show it, but you want to do anything in the engine bay on those things, you pretty much have to blow the whole front of the car off of it. I mean, we're literally talking the whole front of the car has to come off of it for you to do any type of maintenance. But fighting to find parts for BMW is the fun. That too, because not only since those are getting to be 25 years old now, parts are probably a little harder to come by, and then on top of it, the parts are going to be expensive because BMW. And let's also not gloss over the fact that it's German built, so they like to use really annoying fasteners on everything. You're not going to use just, you're already going to have to deal with the fact that there's going to be stuff on it that's clearly metric. I mean, hell, most of anything nowadays is all using metric hardware on it. But then on top of that, BMW likes to use torques and inverted torques and hex and stuff like that as well. So, and triple squares. So get prepared for that as well. You're going to have to buy specialized tools to work on it as well. Whereas a Miata, it's just a Miata. It's just going to use normal metric hardware. You can literally take the whole car apart probably with a 10mm, a 12mm, a 14mm, and a 17mm. Maybe an 8 for the smaller hardware stuff. So, yeah. Oh, and then on top of that, with the Mini, if it's an automatic, it's not an automatic. It's actually a CVT. And if you don't know anything about modern transmissions, CVT transmission is what you would call a continuously variable transmission. And CVTs are more well known in the like snowmobile, small ATV stuff like that. Those are the CVTs that you would mostly know from if you had, any type of power sports background. That's what you would normally find CVTs in. And then manufacturers started thinking, hey, what if we started putting these in cars to try to get better fuel economy and save weight and all that fun stuff? The problem is that CVT transmissions, they work really, really well in power sports because, let's just face it, snowmobiles don't weigh as much as a whole car. Probably the most notorious bad examples of a CVT transmission in a newer car would be a Nissan Murano. big SUV, you know, we're talking probably 4,000 plus pounds. And on top of that, they put a CVT transmission in a big heavy SUV, and then they also put it behind a 6-cylinder. And needless to say, they blew up all the time. And I have yet to hear of any manufacturer that uses a CVT style transmission in their car not having problems. Kia, Hyundai, Honda, Subaru. I'm trying to think of other manufacturers. Mini, Nissan. Every single one of them have used a CVT style transmission, and I have yet to hear of one where it doesn't have an issue. They all break. And the main issue is that a CVT transmission, the way that it works is that you have a it's hard to explain without looking at a picture, but just think of 2 pulleys and then a belt going from one pulley to the other. And the problem with this belt is that over time it'll stretch and the belt will start to slip, and then eventually the transmission won't move at all because the belt basically doesn't do its job. It's supposed to hold firm on these pulleys as these pulleys expand and contract, and then that's why it's called CVT. What? CVT. Continuously variable transmission. Or is there something I'm missing? I may not be getting the joke. But, yeah. Definitely avoid something that has a CVT transmission in it if you have any choice in the matter. Anywho, I guess we could go back to playing the game. I'll stop talking about why certain cars suck. Certain ones are fine. I learned tonight that I should never get a BMW. You should never get a BMW unless you're just absolutely just made of money, rolling in the dough. You've got nothing else better to do. Like you just want to own the BMW just for the brand. Which honestly, that's pretty much what any luxury car owner does anyway. They all do the same thing. I don't care if you're BMW, Mercedes, Land Rover, Jaguar, Range Rover, Bentley, Rolls. You're not buying it for the reliability. You're buying it for the cred. You're buying it for the logo on the front. You're not buying it because it's easy to maintain and it doesn't break all the time. It's very educational to find out why certain cars suck. I mean, I don't mind talking about it, but I almost feel like I could make a whole YouTube series just talking about cars and why certain ones are good, why certain ones are bad. Just life experiences working on cars. I could probably make a whole YouTube series documentary on it. I could have like whole episodes just dedicated to certain things and have PowerPoint and have pointers and stuff. I could probably do that. And I mean, it helps people that don't know. I mean, that's the main thing. You know, Pippa can obviously, I mean, she's a grown-ass woman. she has her own, you know, she has her own ability, she has her own money, like, you know, she can go do whatever the hell she wants. But at the same time, I do feel, you know, slightly concerned that, you know, she's gonna, you know, because I'd feel bad. I'd feel bad if she went and bought a car and it ended up not being what she thought it was gonna be. You know, she ends up, you know, having a hard time either with the buying experience, buying a car she ends up not liking, doesn't want it, and, you know, she has a bad experience. Like, I would genuinely feel bad for her. That's really the only thing with that. So, and I know she, you know, she had voiced, you know, she didn't really want to hear a whole lot of negative opinions on the Mini. So that's why I didn't go into a big fuss on Twitter or say anything like that. You know, I just said what I said. Do it? Do what? Do you make YouTube videos about working on cars? Well, I mean, see, that's the thing. That's what I've been wanting to do for a while, and it's been through Pippa's, whatever you want to call it, spark interest in cars and doing her car streams that it's making me want to try to push myself to try to get it to where I can try to do something either as a video or even live on stream, trying to do car related content. It's just it's a lot easier to, how do I even want to say this, when you typically watch, you know, I'm sure if there's, you know, people that watch car content on YouTube, everybody just does it in person. You don't have somebody trying to hide their face, stay behind an anime cartoon character, particularly a female one, but then also try to work on cars. You know, you watch, you know, Cletus McFarland or Vice Grip Garage or any of those guys. I mean, they're just guys with a phone or GoPro or a camera or someone else with a camera, and they're just filming. They're not trying to do this whole, you know, live 2D or 3D part, you know, staying behind an avatar on a screen. The Mini is so bad. The Mini is not a good car. It really isn't. Whenever you break it down, they do have a good history of racing. But the thing is that a racing Mini is nothing like the road-going Mini. At most, they probably share body panels, and even then, they're probably fiberglass or plastic or carbon fiber on the racing cars. Like, they just share the general shape. Besides that, there's nothing in comparison between a racing Mini and a road-going Mini. Like, the drivetrain's not the same, wheels and tires are not the same, body's not the same. It's not, like, it doesn't share anything. So, and then on top of that, it's just, I don't know. Maybe the Mini is more reliable overseas, but the whatever we got for the US market is not good. It is not a reliable car. Because, I mean, if I go on Marketplace now, I could go look up Minis, and they are way cheaper than what you would want for, say, an NA Miata. Like NA Miata, it's like 25 to 3 grand is about where you start at the lower end to get something that may or may not drive, needs mechanical work, may need some body work. 5 to 6K is like getting a good running car, needs minor work. And then if you're wanting like absolute cream puff, doesn't need anything done to it, 10K plus. You do that to a Mini and it's like absolute dog pile crap and $1,000-$1,500. Like people just, they just want them to go away. It's like they either want $1,000 or they're gonna take it to the scrapyard to get rid of it. The inside of these cars is always interesting because, yeah, that's the other weird thing with the Mini. So the Mini, if you've never seen the inside of a Mini Cooper, the dash is in the middle of the car. It's not even in front of you. Like a modern, pretty much any car, left-hand drive, obviously. The cluster, the instrument cluster, and the gauges are right in front of the driver's steering wheel. On a Mini, they are not. The speedo, all your warning gauges, radio is all in this giant round dial in the middle of the dash. Very disorienting. Because it's like if you want to look over and see what your speed is, it's over on the center of the dash. Like it's not in front of you. I don't even know how that passes as being street legal, but it is a thing. And then on top of that, the Mini's also not the only one that does that. Scion and Toyota also did the same thing. The speedo and the clusters in the center of the dash. So make something new and see how it goes. Yeah. It's the same one overseas? Okay, so there isn't a difference between the US market and overseas, because a lot of manufacturers, they do totally different things based on what market they're being sold in, and 99% of the time it's because of fucking emissions. Because federal emissions are nothing like, say, UK emissions, EU emissions, Japan emissions. It's all different. It's not all the same. So, yeah. Anyhow, seeing Pippa try to do car content stuff on her channel makes me want to do more stuff on my channel that's related to that, just because I have the experience in that field, and I'm sure she's thinking the same thing. It'd be really cool to try to meld the two together in a way that hasn't been done before. It'd be really cool to try to do either some type of live 2D or 3D, trying to do stuff with cars as content creation. And if it doesn't work, I could at least, I don't know, I could try to do something like what Uwo does and just have a, basically what I have right now, just a React, a React PNG or Live 2D just off in the corner while I do stuff IRL and just keep my face covered. Because I would think it'd be really cool to do. It'd be cool to have something like say, like if you watch Vice Grip Garage, it'd be cool to have something where it's like I go buy a project car, literally does not run or drive, bring it somewhere, either my house, a shop or somewhere, and get it to where it could run and drive, and then make a whole, you know, video series or stream it or something, you know, and just cover what I had to do to both. Well, I don't know. I don't know if I want to cover like going and getting the car and bringing it home or bringing it to a shop, but at least I want to cover, you know, what I do to, you know, see what's wrong with it, figure out why it doesn't run or start, or why the brakes don't work, what steering components are messed up on its suspension components, wheels and tires, stuff like that. Like, I could go through all that stuff and cover it and, you know, make content with it. It's something that I've always wanted to try and do. So, I definitely like the idea of it. And I just feel seeing Pippa do that, it's going to give me the motivation to do it. It's also I need to figure out how the hell I'm even going to do it. That's really the main thing. Nova's given me some ideas on what I could try to do, but I just need to come up with a plan and go through with it. So I need to remember how the hell I'm doing this. There we go. Brake pads, brake pads, brake pads, brake pads. Filter, alternator, filter. Cylinder head, camshaft. I think that was everything. It's neat how Pippa continues to inspire. I mean, if anything, the take from this is that she does inspire people to do stuff in a good way. Oh yeah, that's right. That's gonna be in the electrical stuff. 950 credits. Jeez. Ugh. Thankfully, I have the money. Though I'm quickly running out of it. Oh yeah, that's not gonna be here. Oh, that's what I need. There we go. Okay. Now I gotta go to that guy to buy this stuff. Is that Pippa is fire? Yeah. A lot of fire under me. Okay. Let's, actually, I guess I can do these on the ground. Quote unquote, on the ground. That's really the main for me right now. The main thing is like I could very easily make a live stream of doing stuff. As far as like doing car content, the main issue right now is just having a place to do it. Like I do have my own house, and I could do stuff in my garage. It's just minor issue is the garage really isn't set up for it, but that's not the worst, because I mean, you know, it's like, you know, clean up, make room, you know, move some stuff around, things like that, and then you know, possibly end up having to either have a separate streaming setup out there or just move stuff back and forth between my closet and then into the garage. That's not really the bad part of it. The main issue is just being able to, because I'm not the only one in my house. I have I have a family, my family that lives with me, and trying to, I mean, just trying to do streams like this, I mean, I've literally had to resort to moving everything into my closet, you know, in the far corner of my house, just so I can have some privacy while I'm streaming. So trying to do streaming content like that in the garage would make it would just add another layer of difficulty, just because, you know, it's not going to be easy to do that with other family members around. Not impossible, it's just it would still be really difficult. Oh yeah, kind of need to put the camshafts back in it. Well, actually, let me put the spark plugs in now. Yeah, I guess it will. Okay. Actually, let me go ahead and do this stuff on the bottom so I don't forget. But think it would be fun? No, I'd love to do it. Like, I mean, I had talked about it a little bit on Twitter, where it's like, it would, like, I mean, I have engines laying around. Like, wouldn't it be cool if it's like I had if I had an engine to where I could just you know, get it set up to where it could run and just have it run on stream. Like, that alone by itself would be really, really cool. Or hell, even like tear an engine down and explain all the different components inside of an engine, what they do, what you're looking for, if there's... Is that drain? Okay, that drain plug is in it. You know, you could explain what you're looking for, you know, if you think there's something wrong with it, or, you know, you could tear an engine down, look at it, see what's wrong with it. If everything's fine, you can put it all back together. You know, you can just do that all on, as either, you know, a video series or even live stream it if you really wanted to. What? Oh, yeah. Probably gonna want those. And then I'm going to install... I'm going to install a ribbed belt where a cogged belt should be. This really... this grinds my gears so bad. It's like, if you're gonna do a timing belt, at least use the right belt and do it correctly, because this is so wrong. Although running an engine in my garage would be pretty bad. A smaller engine would probably be better, like a motorcycle engine, just because the chances of getting... You don't have the necessary parts? Did this never have a belt to begin with? Serpentine belt. You don't have the necessary parts. I don't think this thing ever had a belt on it. Huh. Alright. Belt. Oh yeah, I'm gonna have to know exactly what belt I need. What is that? Serpentine belt B, I3. Belt B, I3. There we go. It didn't have a tensioner either? What in the world? Huh. Okay, there we go. How'd they get to your shop without the belt? I don't know. I have had that happen before, though. Well, I say that I've had that happen before. I normally whenever the car shows up to my shop after something like that has happened, it's, the belt has fallen off for various reasons. Current manufacturer I work with, it's usually the belt has come off because the older harmonic balancer, well, I say that I mean, no, I take that back. Kia didn't really have, their newer stuff doesn't have a multi-piece harmonic balancer. Theirs are just a cast piece of steel. But the current manufacturer I have, they have it's a multi-piece harmonic balancer or crankshaft pulley, and to reduce vibrations, it'll have you'll have like the outside part of it that has the pulley. You'll have like, say, like this middle piece here. That'll actually be rubber, and then the center piece will be another piece of metal, and that rubber will break down over time. And eventually what happens is this outside piece, as the rubber degrades, it eventually starts to crack, and then those cracks turn into tears, and then eventually the outside pulley comes completely off. And when said outside part comes off, obviously the part where the belt rides on is no longer integral to the rest of the harmonic balancer, and the belt flies off, or the belt disintegrates because it just spins around and gets shredded. And it's usually the customer goes, they usually don't complain about hearing a noise. It's almost always I got a warning on my dash for either the engine, the battery light comes on, or it says there's an alternator fault, or if they're unfortunate to where the belt runs around the water pump, like the water pump isn't like part of the timing, and it's run off the accessory belt. They have the really unfortunate circumstance where they drove it till it overheats and then the engine pops. I had a car come in my shop with a split belt. Yeah, that too. There's other manufacturers, it's like they can have like the belt tensioner will break and then the belt comes off, or they'll have various tensioner or alternator or AC compressor or something like that. The pulley will lock up. Same thing. Since you got a pulley that is no longer spinning with all the other parts still spinning, you have a bad day. Rubber gets hot very quickly, and then belt shreds and explodes. Or if you drive really old school stuff and you got a V belt, yeah, those belts love to stretch and just fly off. You won't have any issues with belts locked up or anything. The belts will just stretch, and then once they stretch, they just go poof, they fly off because they're V belts. Very notorious for doing that. Can't count how many times I've done that in my lovely little Pontiac Fiero. I always have in the back of my Fiero, I have a spare V-belt, and I have tools in the back of my Fiero specifically for when the belt comes off. For that very reason. Because I can have a belt on there. I can have it tensioned perfectly, and it's just over time the belt will just stretch because that's just the nature of rubber, and I'll be driving my Fiero, and then all of a sudden it's like, huh, the alternator's not charging and my water temp has just shot up to 240 degrees. and I gotta pull off on the side of the road and put a belt on it. He had the wrong size belt on and it was on way too tight. Oh yeah, that's also something you got to be really careful with. Because belts that are they rely on you to set the tension to where they're supposed to be. They don't have an auto belt tensioner like something like this where it's got a spring-loaded tensioner on it. It relies on you either depending on what manufacturer it is like sometimes they'll use like a separate tensioner like off like this, and it'll have like a adjustment that'll move the tensioner back and forth, and that's how it applies tension. Or some of them will use like the alternator or the power steering pump or something like that, and it's like based on how you have the adjustment on the alternator or pulley or whatever, it'll pull on that belt, and that's what holds tension on it. And most people don't know the correct amount of tension you're supposed to have, so they just think, I'll just get it on there really, really tight, like like it's a, banjo string, and I mean, there's no movement at all, and then all that ends up doing is you really stretch, you prematurely stretch the belt, and then the belt just squeaks really, really badly, and then it just fries it and it pops off. Or it disintegrates, kind of like what you were saying, Nightmare Angel. Or they put it on too loose, and then it also squeaks really, really bad, and then eventually falls off. I got it set up to mount. Why? Can I not put the... I figured it'd let me... Oh, you know what? I don't have the cam caps on it, that's why. That's why it won't let me put the valve cover on yet. Actually, now that I think about it, I shouldn't have done any of the timing stuff. Because in real life, you try to put a timing belt on something that doesn't have the cam caps on the camshafts are just going to come... They'll just swing up out of the way because the cam caps are what hold the camshaft in the cylinder head. Oh well. Now it'll let me put the cylinder head cover on, or valve cover on. Also like it too, how it's like, on this particular valve cover, as part of the assembly, it's like it clearly has a provision for either a breather or a PCV valve on the back of it. Same with this. Also something very typical to having an engine breather of some sort. And then it also has camshaft position sensors on this side of the cylinder head. Funny enough, this also looks really, really similar to a Ford engine with this, I'm trying to think of what it was. It's not on a 3-cylinder, it's on a 4-cylinder Ford. This is typically a vacuum pump for the brakes. And then this is the high pressure fuel pump for the direct injection for the fuel. Yippee! Oh yeah, let's put the air filter in it. Oh, goodness. Wait, no, don't do that. Stop. Oh, you know what? I forgot. There was some, yeah, there's some fuses that we needed to take care of. Oh, goodness. Buy those. Buy that. And buy that. There we go. Yippee! I feel like I've done a lot of talking this stream. It's alright, I guess. Where? Oh, there it is. I'm gonna say, pretty sure we're supposed to drain this. Drain and refill it. There we go. Alrighty. Are you happy? No. Oh no. I fucked up something. Oh no. I gotta blow this whole thing apart. No! Something is not right. Piston with Conrod. What did I do? I talked too much and I fucked up. It's all over. Also, what is going on back here? It's like the shading is having a conniption. Oh boy. Guess I'll blow this whole engine back apart. My favorite. Oh, you know what? I never put the throttle body back on it either. Oh well. Not that it matters. I gotta blow the whole engine apart. Another stream where it takes me 2 hours to finish the first job. Oh no. Stay over here. No. Yes. Focus on what parts are going into the car. If only I was smart enough to do that. Because believe me, if I was smart enough to do that, I wouldn't be in the position I am. Oh yeah, stupid filler pulley. I can't take off from the bottom. I can only take it off from the engine bay. Stupid thing. I'm sure you're a smart bun. People make mistakes. Yeah, I make mistakes all the fucking time. That's 100. Oh, that's why. This one's at 93, and it's in the wrong... Because cylinder 2 was the one that was messed up. So I put the piston that's at 93 in that spot, so it's upset. So I bet you anything, I put that there, and it's fine. Yep. It's in the green now. Yay. Oh, that was totally worth it. Yay. Or order parts condition 95%. Yeah, but it's also where you'll have the parts at too that it pays attention to. I mean, it showed it in the green whenever I did it. Come on. I mean, it should... Yeah, see, it still shows it in the green. It's just the fact that I put a piston and conrod in that position where cylinder 2 was. That was less than 95%. That's why it showed it in the red. Whereas the moment that I swapped out the lower quality one for the brand new one, then it's fine. Then it doesn't care. It's just the fact that I slapped the pistons in there, wasn't paying attention to which piston went where. That's what got me. So, it is what it is. It's also missed an oil filter, yeah. I didn't get a chance to put that in because then I already realized my demise. Oh yeah, the throttle body. Okay. Pretty sure that's everything I can get from up top. I just gotta put the oil filter on it. Put oil in it, put coolant in it. Fuel injectors. Oh yeah, you're right. I gotta put those back on too. Whoops. There we go. Okay. Are you fucking kidding me? God, I love working on this car. Third time's the charm. I'm actually really surprised it's not losing its mind over the fact that I just took that time to cover off. Yep, see? I'm gonna mount the 100% one where the damaged one used to be. And now it's gonna be happy. Where did it go? Yep, see? Cam gear. Now it's in the green. All because I mounted it in the wrong position. Okay. Yay. 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 All done. It's picky. It's very picky. And you have to be really careful about that. Because good God. That took me 3 tries to get that completed. Congrats, thanks. That was a... that was an undertaking, and it didn't need to be that hard. Oh, come on. Okay. Oh, come on. I'm just gonna keep opening cases. In a barn location. Okay. Alright. Let's get rid of this. How do I have a 92% crankshaft bearing cap? Okay. I have another case? Okay. I thought I opened all of them. Oh my god, what is this luck of getting— Ah! What is this? No, not another one. Let it end. Please. Okay, at least I didn't get another case. That's funny. Oh, it paid really good too. I was like 5,000, yeah. Like 5K money, yeah. Nice. I'm sure that's more than— well, I say that. This thing's kind of, it's kind of rough. What is that? Wheel. Vintage tire. Barn location every time. Dude, it's like the barn locations and the cases. It's like almost every single time. It just would not stop. It's like CSO case opening. Yeah. I assume you mean CSGO. Which is only a game I've ever watched people play. I've never played it myself. No, I don't want to sell it. Rim roll it. The tire is a 205 75 14. God, I wish I could. I'm gonna have to break it down. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna have to break that down to even know what size rim that is. Like, I know it's a 14. What? No, that's not what I meant. No, no, quit. Oh, so it doesn't care. It's just a 14-inch. Okay. For some reason, I thought it needed to know, like, how wide it was. Huh. Wait, ET0. Yeah, ET0. Okay, that's fine. 14 ET0. Buy part. Then I need tires. It's a vintage tire. I forgot what size it was. 205 75 14. 205 75. That's a big tire. Um, it's not very wide. It's also not a very big rim size. It is a very tall sidewall. That aspect ratio is huge. But I mean, just look at how, I mean, look at them. Look how chunky that is. Like, it makes sense. That sidewall aspect ratio is insane. Ooh, that rim is not very happy. Can I repair rims or no? That rim is not very happy. Oh, you can, but I don't have a... I don't go up to level 5 on Renovator. Do I have XP for it? I have 5 XP. Oh, that only gets me to group 4 though. Well then. Maybe... Should I do that, or should I try to get something else? Maybe I'll hold off. Maybe I'll just buy another rim. Since I can't repair that. We should aspect into repair. Yeah. I'm not gonna have, I don't have enough skill points to get to group 5. Oh, I gotta hold enter. Never mind. Yeah, see, I'm gonna need 5. How bad are the other rims? Let's see. Oh, that one's not very good. That one definitely doesn't look good. This one looks okay. Well, I don't know. I guess there are some smudges on it. Oh yeah, it's only at 43. Oof, that one's at 30. Let's see. Oh, yeah. Oh, that tire's no good either. Guess we put all new rims and tires on it. How much are these rims? $40 credits? That's it? Oh, okay. Yeah, that makes more sense. 108. That's still not terrible. I don't know why I did that. I need tires. Don't forget it needs a rear axle and drum. Yeah. I get the feeling the more and more I look at this car, I'm just gonna be like, that requires replacing. I don't like the way that looks. I'm just gonna slowly rebuild it. Nut and bolt. But it's like, I mean, like, look at those brake shoes. Look at that backing plate. Look at those leaf springs. Look at that rear end. Yeah. I mean, it's either that or I just, like you said, I just get all the missing pieces and just make it go away. Actually, what? Oof. Oh yeah, I was gonna buy the engine hoist. Let's do that. Where is it? There it is. Ooh. Nice. For something that's brand new, it sure is beat up. Wait. Pull out. Oh, you must first remove the gearbox. Well, some people can pull the engine and the transmission at the same time. Did you think about that, video game? I think not. Need to take transmission out first, yeah. I'll just tell you right now, though, a lot of people can pull the, especially on these older cars, you can pull the engine and transmission as one piece. You have an engine stand it can go into as well. It's in your workshop. I do? Oh yeah, I do. Engine stand. Create new engine. Install engine on stand. Rotate engine right. Rotate engine left. I could create a whole engine. Pull out. Oh, I gotta remove the exhaust, of course. Does it want me to... What did that say? First, remove front exhaust pipe. Where am I going? How about now? It's gone! Bam! Look at that. Engine on engine stand. It's very sad. we'll just blow this whole thing apart. Might as well. It's very sad looking. And my headset's dying. Perfect. Guess I'll go ahead and plug that in. Where'd my cable go? Hold on. I got the cable wrapped around the wheels on my chair at my desk. I had to free it. Repair what parts you can. Yeah, I'll just have to see what all I can repair. Ooh. High performance engine. Had dual quad. What? No, no, that's not what I meant to do. Bam! Oh, this one only had 2 spark plugs in it. Nice. What? I just want to take the rocker arm off. Oh, quit slipping off. That deep sea engine has seen better days. Yeah. This thing has definitely seen some better days. That is for sure. Oh, you can turn it upside down. Nice. God, this engine is smoked. Oh god, there's a whole rod cap missing. Oh, there's another one. No, that one's there. Looked like it wasn't there for a second. God. This engine. This poor engine. Oh yeah, it's gonna want me to take all this shit off too. What? What am I missing? Oh, I gotta take the main caps off. Now the crankshaft can come out. No, not the block, the crank. Thank you. Bye! 30% on the block. Oh my god. I can repair the gearbox now? Holy shit. Wow, I can repair a lot of parts now. Ooh, I can repair the engine block. Hell yeah. That's awesome. Alright. Let's try some of this parts repair roulette. Oh boy. Hell yeah, there we go. Ooh, I can repair it some more. Okay, we'll just keep going. Yippee! Oh, okay, we're just gonna keep... There we go. Nice. No! Crap. It's doing so good. Nope. Nope. Ooh, I really want to get this repaired. There we go. Fancy engine stand? Yeah, right? Making the engine have life aging. Alright. Guess let's, look at that. Hell yeah. I didn't have to spend any money fixing that engine block. Or that crankshaft. What am I gonna do for crankshaft bearings though? Oh, I did get them repaired. Nice. So I wasn't sure if I was repairing the crankshaft main bearing caps or if those were the rod caps. Oh god. Yay! Rotate. I don't think I have. Yeah, none of these are what I would call good. Are these just called piston with Conrad? Yeah, they are. This will be... Oof. I might have to do some side jobs. Yeah, piston rings. Okay. Very nice, very nice. When you repair things, it does cost money? Oh. But I mean, it's still a hell of a lot cheaper than buying a whole nother engine block, I'm sure. How much would this be? I wonder how much that is. Block. I'm not sure. Would it be that one? That looks close to it. So, I mean, that would have been 1800. V8 overhead valve. Oh no, it'd be 2500. Yeah. I'm pretty sure that was still cheaper. I would do side jobs before you continue. Yeah. I mean, just doing the pistons was that's already eaten into it quite a bit. So yeah, probably should. Ooh. Nice. Hey, I'm coming to you with a very sentimental task. This Hellcat is the only piece of my grandma I have. The condition may not be perfect, but I really care about making it into something that would resemble production condition. Grandpa takes great care of it, but he's showing his age, just like this car. He could use a fresh approach to the subject. I want to surprise him. The condition and exploitation elements should be fine, but the rest, the more difficult to access parts, have surpassed the capabilities of my grandpa. Please take care of this classic piece for me. See you. Change oil and other tasks. I hope I have money for this. Let's move it inside. Actually, I should have washed it. Let's wash it. Ooh, that cleaned up really good. Nice. That doesn't really look that bad. We don't have to clean the inside of it. Alrighty, what do you want? Oh no! Oh no! It needs a lot of work. We're in trouble. Oh no. I guess we'll, we're gonna have to put you outside, buddy. I don't think... Well, we're not gonna have enough money to work on you. Parking lot is only available for cars you own. Okay. Can I park it in the entrance? Yes, I can. Okay. We'll do that. You might be able to repair that stuff. Oh, that's true. Do I take the chance, though? I guess we could try. Oh, that's a lot of stuff. Oh boy. Oh. That's a lot. Change oil, change brake fluid, power steering. Perform wheel alignment. Oh god. That's something I don't have. Oh no. Where even is that? Huh? Hello? How do I do a wheel alignment? Dyno, warehouse, salvaging, test path, tablet, onboard diagnostics, pressure meter, workbench, brake lathe, compression, welder, charger, engine tools, body repair station. How do you do a wheel alignment? Where's that at? I don't recall having anything like that. I'm confused. Hello? What? Is that in here? No. Huh. Welder, charger, engine tools. I believe it's in that test path. Oh. Yeah, we definitely don't have money for that. Yeah. I think we're just gonna have to put this to the side then. I don't see the sense in blowing this apart just to have to wait to get that alignment part done. And just work on some other stuff, I guess. Yes, wash the car, please. Ah! Okay, it didn't really do a whole lot. I guess we could try washing the interior. Yeah, that didn't do anything. It just wore out. Okay, what do you want? Steering rack. That's not too bad. Gears keep slipping. Clutch pressure plate. Oops. Okay. Yeah. Pippa was singing just now? What was she singing? I didn't even know she was gonna stream after the Phasoween special. Guessing she had her normal stream as well. That's what it sounds like anyways. Wait, can I weld on this and fix it? Will the welding fix the body parts? Or no? $700, oh god. Maybe I won't. God, That's a lot of parts, though. Can I repair those? Do I repair those with the welder, or do I repair those whenever I take them off? You changed oil too, weren't you? No. Okay. The most roundabout way to get over to the other side. Let's see. Accessible from under. Okay. Have it your way, game. Bye-bye, steering rack. Accessible from engine bay. Very well. Very silly game. Nope. Oh, goodness. Ah. Clutch pressure plate. Okay. Oh, you know what? I probably should have seen if I could have repaired that steering rack. Whoops. Oh. Wrong one. Right one. Excuse me. Oh, I need to put your starter back on. There we go. Front left door. Or front left fender. Front right door. Front right door window. Front right fender. Left body window A. Left tail light. Rear window. Right body window A. Right headlight. Right side mirror, trunk, and windshield. Wonder if I can repair that. Negative, Ghost Rider. Shit. Well. How much are these going to be? Oof. Expensive. Do I keep trying to repair this car, or do I get another one to possibly work on? What to do, what to do. So I'm not sure. I think I need a calculator. Let's see. Right headlight's 150. The trunk is 500. The windows are both 100. The rear window is 200. The windshield's 200. Pretty sure I was replacing one of the mirrors. Oh, aren't I replacing one of the doors too? Yeah, I'm replacing the right door. Yeah, right door. That's another 400. God. Yeah, that's almost all my money. Did I have a window in there? No. So pretty sure I'm replacing one of the windows too. Yeah, right door window. That's another 150. God. Is that everything? Nope, and the tail light. I didn't have the tail light on there. It's another 100. Yeah, I don't have enough money. We're gonna have to shove this one outside. Eh. Car is loud. Sure. Let's wash it for the heck of it. At the body panels, you need to buy body panels. If it's body panels, you need to buy body panels workbench. Oh. I'm guessing that's something different. Yep, body repair station, 2,500. Okay, something else I gotta factor in. Car is loud. Exhaust manifold. Front exhaust section, middle muffler. Okay. Accessible from under car. Very well. Under the car we go. Thank you. That was easy enough. Bam. It was only 435 credits though. Oh well. Guess we can do some other. Ooh, what the? Grand Mojave. Oh, it's gone now. That didn't last very long. Oh, that's got body repairs though. Guess let's try this one, question mark. Oh, it's gone already. Oh no, it just moved. Okay. Let's try that one. Oh no, ABS pump, brake caliper, okay, loud exhaust, refill coolant, refill washer fluid. Oh, that ABS pump's gonna be expensive. Oh, actually, let's examine it. Not the ABS, I know. Sucks, because I know that that alone is quite a bit of money. I kind of regret getting all this stuff for the car, the project car, because it's like if I hadn't have done that, I would have been just fine. Would have had plenty of money. Oh well. Okay, I think that's everything. Where? There it is. Yeah, because it's when the actual ABS pump, yep. How much is that? Is that in here or no? Yeah, that's in the electronics. 950 just for that. Oh my god. Actually, can I repair that? Let me see if I can repair that. Ooh, I can. Okay. There we go. Oh wait, that wasn't the ABS pump. Whoops. That was the ABS pump. Where does it want it at? 47%. I didn't have to do it that far. Oh well. It's fixed. I can't believe I repaired the module. I didn't need to. Yay! I didn't have to spend 950 credits when I didn't need to. Excuse me. Where's that messed up caliper at? Oh, it's in the back. Oh, and the rotor's over here. Huh. Okay. Interesting. It was still cheaper? Yeah, true. I didn't spend 950 credits, so I guess it's not all that bad. There we go. Let's see if we can repair these. Mm, 62, 63. That's interesting. I didn't think... Is it the brake caliper? It's acting like one of the brake calipers need to be replaced. Yeah, brake caliper. But it wants a repair minimum of 47%. But they're at 60. Oh no, that's at 11. I can't repair it. That's why. Okay, that makes sense. Let's break this. Okay. Wrong shop. Right shop. No, we already bought that. There we go. Do you have the brake lathe machine? No, I don't. Oh, wait, hold on. What? That side had the rotor. Okay, that side had the caliper. Alright. Just trying to make sure I installed the caliper in the right spot. Okay. Go. There. What else was it wanting? That's all done. Exhaust pipe, rear muffler. There we go. That's all good. Refill coolant, refill windshield washer fluid. Oh, that's not what I wanted. No! Oh, no! God dang it. Oh my god. The rust bucket demands clean. Yay! Got up to 3,300 credits. That should be enough to finish that other one. Should be able to buy all the parts I need. Pretty sure. Front left fender, front right door. Front left fender, front right door. Front right door window. Front right fender. headlight. Okay. There's the mirror. Front door window. Did I buy that? Right side mirror. Yeah, that's in there. Okay. Yeah, I bought a window. Okay. I don't have a mirror though. No. Right side mirror. There we go. I need a windshield. I need a tailgate, a left tail light. Then I need all that glass. What is that? This, that, this. Okay. Is that everything? Yep. There we go. Hell yeah, there we go. That's more like it. Let's see. What else was I needing to do on this one? Oh yeah, that's the one where I need to do the alignment and I need like 10,000 credits. Yeah, that's not getting done tonight. Okay. I guess. Yeah. Yeah, it's past the end of my normal streaming time. Okie dokie. Congrats. Thank you. Thank you very much. Stuff was getting a little tight, a little sketchy there, but we're doing all right now. Doing a lot better. Yeah, I guess we'll have to work towards trying to get the test track part bought so we can do the alignment on that other vehicle and finish repairing it. And then also do some more side projects and stuff so we can try to get more shop improvements bought and also get more parts for our project car over here, because that has turned into a basket case. Particularly with the engine. So yeah, I think this is a good spot to end off for tonight. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you have been enjoying the banter of me talking about working on cars while also playing some car mechanic simulator in the meantime. But I am gonna call it here for tonight. Thank you for the stream. Thank you guys. Thank you guys for showing up. Hope you guys have enjoyed it. I'm gonna keep doing it and hopefully work towards trying to do some actual real car stuff in the future, because I think I would really enjoy doing that. I hope you guys do too. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. Hope you have a good night, and I will catch you all later. O2 Saucer, good night. Pascal out.